I'm Ruth Wardwell. This is my entry to be on Blind Chance at Love. I'm not a simple man, but I'm not a complicated one either. I like my trips to the cafe every morning to do my light reading. I like to read the local periodicals, usually over a warm, exotic beverage. But of course, it's not only the local events that catch my eye, it's global events that really matter to me. Keeping track of what's going on in Asia, Africa, South America. You often catch me reading the Spanish paper even. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to leave California ever. I'm just waiting for that lucky lady to be able to join me through my tour of the world. I'll eventually do. Definitely. Of course, one of the benefits to seeing the world would be seeing the arts. Art is huge to me. Seeing it, smelling it, tasting it. There's nothing bigger in my life than art. Of course, I'm fortunate enough to be able to call myself an artist of sorts. I love to capture nature, beauty, and things that a lot of people would just walk by and not notice. But I feel like it's my job to bring some of that home for the average people. Of course, it's not just beauty in nature, but I also enjoy the beauty in sports and sporting. Of course, professional sports be very expensive, and I consider myself a very frugal person, so I stick with the local teams. Of course, that frugality doesn't just apply to sports, but applies to most bases of my life. You'll often find me at the local thrifting store looking for that next big outfit. Unfortunately, not everything works there, but occasionally you do come across the perfect jacket. This one was just $3. Look at that. Of course, not just about looking good on the outside, but looking good on the insides as well. I do work out. I try to stay active any way I can. Frisbee is a big one. I'm a pretty big frizzer. Also, I tend to stray on the adventurous side. I'm trying this thing called free running. Just getting started, but it's a lot of fun, though sometimes very dangerous. But mostly, I just love to run. Down beautiful paths on beautiful days, clear my head. Ladies, keep up if you can. But after my runs, I like to stick my feet into the freezing cold waters of the local pool. People often tell me, Ruth, the water's freezing. What are you doing? You're crazy. Your toes are gonna freeze off. And I tell them, hey, I'm a big boy, and I have a warm body, and this is what I like to do, and I do it well, so please leave me alone now. Just let me think about the world, and I do. Though I do spend a lot of time alone, I do consider myself first and foremost to be a great listener. I love to listen. I love to be someone you can share anything with. Your biggest fears, your favorite food, what animal you'd like to be. I'd want to hear it all, and I want to listen to it all. Of course, I love to make people laugh as well. Humor is a huge part of my life. The smiles on kids' faces, nothing's better, frankly. This is just me being a goofball. Of course, it's not just all fun and games. I do very much miss love and miss being in love. I do want to be married, though I'm not sure how soon. I'll wait for the right woman, of course, though I'm not ruling out I'll meet the right one on the show if you choose me. My last wedding was beautiful, and I'm very much looking forward to having another one. But that's a long time from now, and I have a lot of work to do. I'm tired of being alone, and I'm tired of leading this life without, well, leading lady, frankly. I hope through this show I can find someone to hold hands with, and share a bed with, and go all over and see the world. Yeah. So please choose me to be on Blind Chance at Love. Thank you.